Ladies and gentlemen, the Rocket League update for 1.25 was just rolled out across all the platforms. This is the update with the Starbase ARC, new arena, and the custom training feature. My name is Slime, I'm here to take you through the changes in this version. Let's start with that custom training. There's now a new custom training option in the training menu. With custom training, you can create your own training sequences in the same categories as the built-in sequences. You can then upload these training sequences to Signet, and you'll get a unique alphanumeric code generated that you can share online. They also have browsing and favorite systems for these training sequences, so you can quickly access the best of the training sequences created by the community. This is the first release, the version 1. Custom training sequences are currently platform specific, but the way that's written in the patch notes makes me think that they will try to eventually get these to be cross-platform. Second new big thing in this version is the Starbase ARC Arena. This one is available on all playlists. It's a replacement for the Rocket Lab's Octagon map. It's an octagonal map with a sci-fi themed backdrop, a space station. But that's not all that's new with arenas in this version. There's now a nighttime version of the Wasteland Arena available on all playlists, and Utopia Coliseum has now been added as a snowy version. Apparently this will stay in all online playlists through early 2017, but then there's a permanent addition to the Snow Day playlist, so that's a bit of a holiday addition. We'll be getting to more holiday stuff later. First though, Rocket Labs. The Rocket Labs playlist has been retired. All active Rocket Lab maps have been added to casual playlists though, so they now get mixed in with normal casual play. With the release of the Starbase ARC, of course, that replaces Octagon, so that's been removed from the pool. And then finally, Double Goal has been re-added to the maps list, so that should now also be available in all the casual playlists. The Aquadome Arena has also been updated. The wall distortion on that has been removed to fix the double ball image issues, so hopefully the Aquadome Arena should be a little bit easier on your eyes now. It should also be easier on your systems. They've fixed frame rate issues on it for lower end PCs. With all of these new arenas floating around, there's also a new Arena Preferences function. Interesting function. You can select which arenas you like and which you dislike. There is now an Arenas button on the Play Online menu, and that brings up a new Arena Preferences window where you can set a total of 4 likes and 2 dislikes. Whenever a server chooses the next arena, it factors in the preferences of all the connected players, so a map is less likely to be chosen if there are multiple players with a dislike on it, and then reasonably more likely to be chosen if there are several players who have like set on that map. By default, your preferences are applied to all playlists, but you can also customize your likes and dislikes per playlist type. Another change with the playing online business is that you should no longer be banned from matchmaking if Rocket League crashes. Let's talk about cars. The Gizmo and X-Devil battle cars have received visual updates, so they now look a little hotter in this version. There's also a DLC connected to this version, and that introduces the Vulcan battle car. Fix for the Batmobile, it no longer bounces when you land from a jump or aerial, so there's finally a fix for all you Batmobile players out there. There's also a whole bunch of new antennas, there's new decals, including new decals in the DLC pack, and one new trail, it's the Lightning Yellow Boost. Wheels, there's one new wheel type in this version, and it's a DLC Vulcan type. There's also a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff relating to the holidays. So there's 2017 New Year's glasses topper, there's an elf hat topper and a nutcracker antenna, and then all of the things that you enjoy so much, including the super annoying Christmas rocket trail from last year's Christmas. Enough of the bling. One other new big addition, Steam Workshop map support has been added in. This is only for the PC version right now, but the Steam Workshop has been enabled for PC players. If you want to play custom community maps, or if you want to create your own even, you can go to the Workshop section of the Rocket League Steam community site. So you can do that in the Steam client, and then you click the subscribe button on the Workshop page there, and the content will be automatically downloaded by Steam. Now, open Rocket League and navigate to Workshop under Extras in the menu, and then you can play the downloaded stuff. Now, there's also a Workshop Uploader tool included with this build. that will let you upload your own custom maps. We're not going to go into more details on that now though. Let's talk about the changes to the way the game plays. There are now seamless bot replacements. Very, very, very nice. When you join a match, you're not going to immediately remove a bot somewhere on the map and then spawn normally. Now, instead, when you join, you're going to spawn in the same position as a bot that you are replacing. Now, the way that works is your camera is going to focus on the bot that you are going to replace to give yourself a little bit of orientation, and then you'll see a short countdown, and then you'll be spawned into the match with control of your car immediately on that spot. Small caveat on this one, I haven't been able to confirm it myself. I only managed to join one game in progress, and when I joined it looked pretty much like it always has, so maybe this is something that hasn't quite activated yet in the new patch. More changes: at the end of the match there will now be a highlight replay in the background behind the scoreboard, and you can close the scoreboard now with a button press if you want to watch the amazing plays. There's a new crate in this version. There's a Champions Crate 4, can now be found as rare as the other ones after playing an online game. The crate contains new items including the Octane ZSR import body. Fancy. A bunch of new options as well, but be aware that this comes with a drawback. All of your settings are going to be lost when you upgrade to this version, so if you have the opportunity and the game hasn't auto-upgraded, you might want to start it and take a look at your camera settings and so on. Anyway, there's a new Colorblind Mode option that you can switch on if you are colorblind, and what that does is it forces all of the cars and team colors to be the default high contrast orange and blue shades, so no custom colors there. And then there is a new high contrast nameplates option that changes the shape and outline of the opposing team's nameplates if you're still having problems telling them apart, so very good usability update there. There's also a new master volume control slider. It's been added to the audio options, which is nice, and a new controller dead zone option that's been added that allows you to specify how large of an analog stick input dead zone you want on the controller. Now, if you don't know what that means, it is a portion of the controller input that is ignored. And the reason for this is that analog controllers are not perfect mechanically speaking and can sometimes give false outputs. But if you have a very high quality controller, you might want to tweak this one down so that you get a more precise movement. If you're getting signals from your controller that you shouldn't be, then you might want to tweak this value up. Do note that it doesn't change how the game detects dodge inputs, only the steering itself. And that is pretty much all of the changes. There are a few other general bug fixes to car customizations, UI, and so on, but those were the big ones. And that is the end of that. I hope you enjoyed this rundown of the new features in Rocket League 1.25. If you did, help me out in return and leave a like on the video, and please drop a comment and let me know what you think is the best part of this patch. I am very much looking forward to playing with this. My name is Slime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Take care.